Just to give you a little update on where we are, we're a very young watershed, as everybody knows, and this was we've just recently completed our first year of true operations in March. And we've completed 4 projects to date. We did our first 4 projects included a watershed directory of water organizations in the area, a state of the drinking water, current and future water uses, and aquatic ecosystem health of the Peace watershed. So now this year what we'll be doing is we'll be taking in those reports and synthesizing them into an issue scoping document. And we've already started that process and we're bringing them all together. And very shortly you'll be able to go onto our website and see an online workbook that we're in the process of creating. So we're pretty excited about that. Another one of our bigger projects for this year, and I really mean bigger projects, is our public consultations. We have scheduled, I don't know if anybody's been on our website or talked to our executive director, Rhonda, we have scheduled 22 open houses between August 24th and November 22nd. So that's a big challenge, and we'll talk a little bit about the challenges, which is why I want to introduce Adam, if everybody has not met Adam yet. He's our new watershed coordinator who's kind of taken this on, and I'm sure Rhonda is very grateful to have Adam lead this because it is a big project. And then the other project for this year is the Wapiti River Water Management Plan, and that is a big concern, and it was addressed a lot in our gaps in some of our previous reports as a big hot area in the Peace River. So some of the challenges that we're facing this year, and I'm not going to belabor this, but funding is always a challenge, and the clarity and timing on when that funding is coming has been a challenge too. But I won't talk more about that. Probably one of our biggest, I'd say 2 of our biggest challenges are the size of the watershed. So if you look at the map there, or even on our displays there, we have a really big watershed. We take up about 28% of the landmass of Alberta. It's a big watershed. And getting to all areas of the watershed is going to be a huge challenge for us, which is why we've decided to proceed with the number of open houses that we have in all of the communities throughout the watershed, just to get people's input. So it's going to be a really big task and a daunting task. The other challenge that we're having is getting Aboriginal engagement. We talked a little bit about this yesterday, but that will always be a challenge. We have 5 seats allocated to this on our 20-person board. To date, we've probably had 2 active people in these roles, and some of them change. And as of last week, 2 weeks ago, I think we've got a 3rd, but we're still actively seeking Aboriginal input. And we have a huge Aboriginal land base in our watershed too, so that's going to be a big challenge to make sure that their inputs and their views are taken into account. And I don't want to say integrated after our conversations yesterday, but at least collaborated and linked in with the work that we're doing. And then the other challenge is how to address these perceived hotspots, such as the Wapiti River, and what is our involvement as a WPAC in trying to understand our roles in that. So that'll be some of the big challenges going forward for us.